Hey everyone, thanks for finding the channel. What's your scent of the day? Always like to know. Always feel like I'm repeating myself in these intros, but I like to, one time it every time, warm me up for the review. I want to know what you guys are wearing today. I have on, I'm a sample freak for the next few months. We'll get back into my bottles, but you guys heard of this? Eau d'Atelier, Morn to Dusk. So some nice stuff here, playing around with. Anyways, I'm Brandon with Therapeutic Fragrance. Today we're doing a review of Memo African Leather. Very popular fragrance in the community. I'll be gentle. I'll try to be gentle and honest and raw. You know me. Stay tuned. All right, everyone, Memo African Leather, little color to the juice on this one. Beautiful black rectangular bottles. I'll get the picture up. Iconic bottles. I see them all the time on social media. Been wanting to try this forever. I actually had this sample and didn't even know about it. It was in my bucket of samples. Maybe I'll take a picture someday and show you guys. Anyways, found out there's a house here where I'm from that has Memo. Had no clue they did. A local place. Awesome place. Thanks, Early Greek, for the recommendation. Or not thanks, because I'm going to be dropping some stuff. Dollars there. Great. They have vintage stuff. They have, Memo and just a lot of creative stuff. One in there, only 1 or 2 fragrances to wear out of. And they try to get me to smell everything. African Leather was one of them. So wore it out, wore it during the day. Didn't have my mind made up on it. And then go through samples, same day, not even kidding. And here we are, Memo African. I'm like, what? I could have wore something else from the shop. I knew I could come home to this. So worn it since then. And now we're doing a full review on this one. This is $295 retail for 75 ml. EDP on this one. Yeah, we're over $3 mark. You guys know how I am with this one, with $3. Launched in 2015. It's getting a 4.26 out of 5 on Fragrantica. Notes: oil of bergamot, oil of cardamom, oil of saffron, oil of cumin, geranium absolute, oil of patchouli, oud accord, leather accord, essence of vetiver, musk. This is the 4th installment of the Curie's Nomads series. So with all those oils, I went into research mode like crazy because I couldn't really tell that they were heavy used oils that weren't synthetics that we're used to. I couldn't find any info. So with Memo, I couldn't pick up any of that info. I definitely wanted to. Wanted to know why they were labeling an oil of this and that. I couldn't find it. Would like more info on that. If anybody has it, love a link to come back to. I couldn't smell any nice naturals off of this. Not that it's a bad scent. I just want to say that I couldn't. The patchouli, the oil of patchouli, I've showed this many times. I actually have taken it. Never mind. I have like a whole sampler of patchoulis around the world, and this smelled like the synthetic patchouli I've been smelling over and over and over again. My opinion, one guy's opinion, that's what it smelled like to me. Just a quick reference, they can be picked up on discounters now, so that will help out the budget. I did find that on one of my last researches that their Memo is now on discounters, so you can get it there. The perfumer's notes, they did have, so those notes were from a Lucky Scent and Fragrantica. The suggested notes from the perfumer on their website when I was searching for those oils, let's just put it here. Elephant trunk, cardamom, giraffe neck, bergamot, wildcat, sand, leopard spot, saffron, rhinoceros horn, cumin, lion mane, patchouli, gazelle hoof, geranium, nocturnal, bush babies, celestial sphere, bat-eared fox, grapefruit, snakeskin, oud accord. They're sticking with that accord with oud. That's nice that they're not saying early oud. Eagle eye, vetiver, buffalo neck, musk green, monitor, lizards, moss, blue, wild beast, winter sun, zebra stripes, leather accord, cheetah paws, cedar, antelopes racing, savannah, meerkats, smiles, spices, crocodile tooth, and heat. I love when perfumers do that kind of stuff. There's a lot more going on there than the notes there, so there has to be some more stuff they're putting in, and obviously they don't list everything they're putting in there. Let's get to the fragrance. The top of it is a very synthetic concoction to me. So I definitely pick up the bergamot and patchouli right out of the gate. This could definitely go in my patchouli collection that I just reviewed tons of as part of a patchouli-based fragrance. The synthetic patchouli is in this. It is more prominent on the top. And then the heart is where the beauty of this fragrance is, and I think why it's so loved in the community. As soon as that citrus and sharp patchouli that I talk about, that I got really used to, dry down, that I don't like it wearing for 12 hours, that sharp smell. We get to the dry down and it goes away, it gets hidden. I talked about the masters hiding it, so that it gets composed and helps every other ingredient be something a little extra special. And I think this is where African leather gets its claim to fame from people, is this dry down. It's a beautiful dry down. I picture desert, a dry air. It has a dry air fume to it, fume off the skin to it. If this heart could stay the whole time and not turn into anything else, I could see me wearing this a lot. It's just one of those things I just want to stay there for everything. There's a unique dry leather taking on some animalic spice notes. Just an oriental with animalic come into play. It could be a civet to that accord with spices. Maybe that's the whole leopard and cheetah and lion's mane thing that he's going for. It's there for sure. It's nice. It's actually very nice. And this is a powdery I like. This is a good use of powdery in here. I found a couple now where it doesn't turn into your they're using the floral powders you're used to, but mixed with these spices and mixed with the civet and leather and the oud accord, very masculine things with this feminine floral you're used to. It turns out to be this nice dry deserty powder kind of thing, almost like a scented sand, desert sand. I grew up in the desert. There's a dry sniff. If you go to Vegas, you get off the plane, a lot of people complain. Their skin dries up, their lips chap, all this and that, and the air is just different. I mean, I grew up in that. I'm used to that. It's that kind of smell, that kind of air, no humidity at all, very dry. If you can picture that, if you've been in that, that's the kind of fume it's given off. The oud and leather, along with whatever longevity accord they're using, takes over at 5 hours for me. I want to say 4 or 5. That becomes what I'm left with. I'm done with that kind of just that smell only. I'd like a little more in the base on this one for me. The heart is where it's at. I see why people love this for the heart of this. There's just the ittiest beatiest remnants of the spices left in that dry down. Of course, that's the magic of perfumery, is how to have it last forever. And that's where I like naturals, because I speak of this. If it just disappeared after 4 hours, I'm fine with that. Just don't leave me with whatever that is for the next 5 hours on my skin, because I'm literally, I don't want it on my skin that long. I want the beauty part of this fragrance on my skin for the longest kind of thing. And people are doing it, and that's why I'm kind of nitpicking about it a lot, is just give me a 3 or 4 hour fragrance. It doesn't need to be a 12-hour fragrance. Give me your beauty smell for that long, and let's be done with it. I would like that. Right before the final dry down, this had a very nice, creamy gourmand almost finish to it. And then it goes into a dry down of the oud and leather accord. Scoring on Memo African leather. Addictiveness, 10 out of 15. Projection and sillage, 4 out of 5. Longevity, 5 out of 5. Composition, 17 out of 25, excuse me. Ingredients and price to ml, 17 out of 25. The fragrance as a whole, the top, heart, and base, the top is an 8 out of 10. The heart, 5 out of 5. That's where this fragrance is at for me. Totally the heart. Base, 7 out of 10. I scored this at 71. Get a sample of it. Where I see this, wearing this night fragrance or a mood fragrance for myself. Wind, colder and cooler weather. Who I see wearing this one? Guy Fieri. How many sprays? 3 or 5 for me. Anyways, guys, Memo, African leather. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, the review. Thanks for being on this journey with me. Peace out and be blessed. Subscribe.